I would have to say probably, if I had to pick just one, Sonic 3, but Sonic 3 Knuckles is definitely the way to go, the lock-on technology. Really? I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say Sonic 3D Blast. That game actually made my friend cry. He got it on his birthday, and I remember being over there, and we played through it in, like, I don't know, it was really fucking short. I had fun with it, but I guess because that was his birthday present, he was super sad about us beating it instantly, and I was just done, because we even got all the Chaos Emeralds and shit. But it made him cry. Oh shit! My bad. I realized a little too late what I was doing. Okay, game. Be more generous with these checkpoints here. That's how I know I'm getting super tired. I'm not even fucking paying attention to what I'm doing. It was also neat seeing those graphics on the Sega Genesis at the time. It's kind of like seeing Donkey Kong Country on Super Nintendo. You're like, whoa, this can do that? Son of a bitch. Yeah, there's something comforting about being able to beat the games that you play. Not this time, asshole. I honestly think that's why I liked JRPGs so much, because no matter what, you can eventually beat them. You don't really have to be skilled, just put time into it. Of course, I really like the stories and shit, but I think that was a big part of it. Because, like, ToeJam and Earl, we played the shit out of that, we liked that, but, I mean, we weren't gonna beat it. Ever. Please go, Sarah. Eesh. Final Fantasy, all we had to do is play. I remember us playing Earthbound a shit ton too. That was one of those ones that was like so different that we liked it a lot. Oh, Chester. I think I'm gonna be sick. He gives you the sweet anchor. That's helpful in some of the levels. Let's get our Turk on. Wall chicken's the best. Actually, one system did. It was PlayStation 1. And it was never released in America, though. But they still had mentions of it in a lot of game manuals for some reason. I guess because they're just direct translations or whatever. But there was, I specifically remember Final Fantasy VIII was one where it would tell you about this Chocobo minigame you could play, except you couldn't play it. It didn't exist. I can't remember what it was. I think it was called PlayStation Pocket, actually. You can look it up and see, but it was kind of the same thing. It was black and white shit. But I thought that it was genius too, the VMU. Anything like that where you can take the game outside of the game and help yourself or do mini games even is fun. The most recent one I can kind of think of is Pokemon Gold and Silver. They had a remake few years back, and you had this little Pokeball belt buckle you could wear, and as you walked around, you could, in the game, you could put Pokemon into it, and as you walked around in real life, you'd get experience points and items for that Pokemon. And I thought that was a really neat concept. So who doesn't like that? Alright. I hate you. I hate you, piece of shit. Oh god. Not my finest moment. Please die. Oh my god. Okay. See, and that's also awesome. Just the unique functions like that. You can't really get that any other way. There's something nice about this kind of game too. Like, I'll just go back for a second. You walk in this room, and there's the checkpoint above you, and there's this anchor in this bottomless pit. And there's no way to jump that high. You're like, how do I get up there? This anchor falls down, and you're like, okay, that's interesting. So, what do? You run out of ideas, you jump on it. Nowadays, games like fucking scream at you and be like, hey, asshole, you gotta jump on the anchor, it's the only way through. But older games would always give you like a certain amount of intelligence. They would take that for granted. They would expect you to figure out this stuff instead of being told the stuff. I always think learning through doing is more interesting and sticks with you longer. I know it's a little ranty, but whatever. Something about game design I can appreciate when I see it. I don't even want to deal with you right now. You were my Dreamcast friend, dude. No one else I knew really had one till later. But it's such a sad fate that it failed. I fucking loved it. The graphics were really goddamn good too. Very sharp. And it pioneered a lot of ideas too. Like, I think it was probably the first one that had a really good dedicated web service. I don't know if you ever used it, but it was nice that it was there at all. With like the Phantasy Star Online and shit, but there's also a web browser and things. Nowadays, every system has a web browser and stuff. And you could also download patches and crap from online. My gems, my vessels, my ocean, your very present tarnishes. You are to lay claim to the sea itself. Your greed knows no bounds, treasure knight. Your hands are no less dirty. Even now, others are paying for your avarice. Let us do, winner take all. Maybe I'll make a short video about it sometime. It's actually pretty interesting, but kind of too complicated for me to get into right here. Too early with some other shit, too late with some other things. And it also had to go up against PlayStation 2. Come here, asshole. Now! There we go. Sega's in such a goofy spot right now. And every time they make a Sonic game, they apologize for the previous Sonic game, saying they should make them better. It was sad the way that they died. I would rather have it be, you know, Sega, PlayStation, and Nintendo still. Not too much of an Xbox fan, but, you know, I have an Xbox and a bajillion games. But it is what it is. Alright, with that, I'm fucking tired. The game is saved. I will be hitting the old dusty trail. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.